The mess of a business divorce. Separating from a business partner can be a very monumental piece of your business existence, and it can actually, in many cases, destroy the underlying business, which is why we like to plan for this early on. People who've been through multiple business partnerships, people who've owned multiple businesses over time, they tend to want to plan for this scenario. And what they'll do is enter into agreements early in their business life which provide for what happens in the event the business partners separate. What if they go different directions? What if somebody wants to go off and pursue a new business? What if somebody loses interest in the business? What if something unfortunate happens to somebody? What if they die? What if they're no longer there? What if they're disabled? These are all the types of what-if scenarios that many business owners wish they had done advanced planning for, because that business breakup can be a real mess. And so what we like to do when we're planning with our clients is build an LLC agreement or corporate documents that have provisions that deal with the reality of some of these events that are likely to happen and give options to the partners. The first goal in these cases is to protect the value of the business. The business is probably worth something. If it's operating, it's got customers, it's showing a profit, it's got value. And the last thing you want to do is have the partners disputing what happens next with the business and cause that to get everybody distracted so that they don't pay attention to growing the business and collecting that revenue, growing the client base, and doing all the things that protect that value. In the worst case scenario, the business partners can get in such a deep fight that the business value actually declines, perhaps all the way down to zero. So it's something we want to plan ahead for, and we do that with good documentation. So you want to find an attorney licensed in your applicable jurisdiction that understands your laws, that can sit down and draft an agreement which is going to provide the ins and outs of what happens in this type of a business separation. If you have questions, go ahead and drop them below, but remember that YouTube comments are not confidential, so don't put anything in there you wouldn't want other people seeing. If you have other questions that you need to keep confidential, obviously the best avenue is to reach out to an attorney who can work with you on that, generally on a confidential basis. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel because we're bringing you more tips and ideas for future business situations. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm glad you're here.